Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my Blu Ray update for the week of February 5th. Yeah, February 5th, um, 2012. Okay, I just got a few titles, and I want to go over them, and also I have a kind of a mini review of something I got last week. Okay, the first thing I went to Best Buy, and the first thing I got was this is on sale for $9.99, Academy Award winning things. Um, The Last King of Scotland, starring Forest Whitaker and James McAvoy. About the dictator Idi Amin, dictator of Uganda, and this is a fictional story. The character that James McAvoy plays in this is made up. I read about that, and but Idi Amin, who Forest Whitaker plays, is a real person, and of course he won the he won the Best Actor for 2006 for his portrayal. And let me just say, I watched this earlier today, and Forest Whitaker was just downright scary. There were moments when every time he had an interaction with James McAvoy's character, who he regarded in this movie in the beginning as his kind of a best friend, he had a thing for Scottish people. But after a while, every time James McAvoy had an interaction with him, you felt for it. I always felt this tension that that he would Forest Whitaker, as Idi Amin would snap at any moment, and just absolutely destroy James McAvoy. And without giving anything away in the movie, you have to see it. And like I said, Forest Whitaker's performance is absolutely fantastic. He is Idi Amin in this movie, and James McAvoy is really good as a doctor who becomes his personal doctor. Who goes to the story is basically he just graduated and he wants to get away from his rich family, so he goes to he spins the globe and picks Uganda to go to help people. And this movie is basically about his experience in Uganda during Idi Amin's terror reign, and it's just a fantastic movie. I'm glad I picked it up. And the next movie is a movie that I saw my good friend Clay Singer buy a couple of months ago, I think, maybe about a month or 2 months ago. Of course, Robert De Niro, Raging Bull. Again, this was Academy Award series from MGM, and it was on sale for $9.99. Even though it says $24.99 there, it was on sale for $9.99. And I seen this a few years ago. Joe Pesci, Kathy Moriarty, Robert De Niro, and so I'm anxious to see it again. I haven't seen it in a while, and I just remember Robert De Niro just being fantastic in this, so that's why I picked it up. And last but not least, of course, is the movie Drive, which I absolutely love. Came out last year. Ryan Gosling. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank on the names. Carey Mulligan, Christine Hendricks is in it. Bryan Cranston, Ron Perlman, and even Albert Brooks is in it. This is a fantastic movie. I did a review of this with spoilers on my channel. If you want to look at that, since this is already out, so I won't give anything away in this video. But this is just one of these. Just a fantastic movie. Like I said before, I remember saying this in my review. If Ryan Gosling wasn't a star before this, he'd be a star after this, because this movie just has a great 80s feel to it, and just a fantastic movie about his character is like a stuntman, for Hollywood part-time, and part of the time he's a mechanic, and also part of the time he hires himself out basically as a driver. He gives people a 5-minute window, and they can do anything they want within that 5-minute window, and then he'll drive them away, get them away. He doesn't care what they do. What they do. He doesn't carry a gun, but he gives them that 5-minute window, and then he'll drive them anywhere they want. Okay, because that's what he does. And basically, his life changes once he meets Carey Mulligan, who plays a neighbor of his that he meets, and starts this sort of relationship with her. Okay, and there's all kinds of complications that come with it, and without giving anything away, it's just a fantastic movie. Very underrated. It came from out of nowhere to me, but fantastic. Okay, now this is going to be a little mini review. I got this movie last week, Little Miss, I was going to say Little Miss Sunshine, but it's from the producers, Little Miss Sunshine. It's, Sunshine Cleaning, with Amy Adams, Emily Blunt, and Alan Arkin. Basically, it's about Amy Adams' character. She's a single mom, and Emily Blunt plays her sister. There's Emily Blunt there. Excuse me, right there. She plays her sister, and Alan Arkin is their father, and and it's basically about Amy Adams trying to stretch out a living, as her son is having trouble in school. You know, she's waitressing part-time, doing all these, you know, part-time jobs, and she's trying to find a, you know, way to, you know, because basically her son has, they want him to get, has specialized, you know, go to a special school because they think he's a problem child. So she has to basically find another way to make a living. And of course, she comes up with this great thing because she's dating a, well, I'm giving spoilers away, so let me just say that. She dates a cop who's married that she went to high school with, and you know she's basically having an affair with him. And he recommends that she take up this cleaning thing, clean up crime scenes. It said it's very lucrative and she should do it. And basically, so she recruits her sister, Emily Blunt, who's basically a, you know, I guess a ne'er-do-well, I guess you would say, and she you know, joins her in this cleaning business, and they're actually very successful at first. And Alan Arkin is their father, who does his own little business on the side, selling stuff to people. And this is, like I said, very good movie. I really liked it. You know, like I said, Amy Adams is very good. Emily Blunt was great, and she has her own. Emily Blunt has her own little side story, which she's, you know, which is, and basically they have this thing between them about their mother's death, which I don't want to give too much away. I want you to see it, but like I said, I love this movie. Very underrated. But the only thing I didn't like in this movie was the ending for Emily Blunt's character. I think, and I read about, you know, certain things, that certain scenes were deleted from this, and so, you know. But other than that, I really liked it. You know, I just felt like Emily Blunt's character, who I think was played Nora, her story wasn't fully told. Like they said, they edited it out, and I read a review where they said, you know, that they cut a few scenes. I would like, maybe it's on the Blu Ray. This is a DVD. Maybe I should get the Blu Ray to see the deleted scenes, and then it would make more sense. Because her ending to me is just, you know, it's just kind of blah. Didn't mean anything. But you know, Amy Adams and her ending is nice. And like I said, this is a very good movie. I would highly recommend this to anybody to pick this up, Little Miss Sunshine. And I'm thinking I'm going to get the Blu Ray of this so I can see those deleted scenes. Okay, and so that's my update for February 5th, 2012. So this is Trey Passer. Feel free to leave comments below. And this is Trey Passer saying so long and